Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Play action. Now Griffin on the move to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelsey, 27 yards. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his 2nd season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken 1st overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. On the return, Johnson. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Griffin now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And it's caught. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. It's a tie game, 10-10. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Griffin steps away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Griffin will throw again. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That's good for 28 yards. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or here the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws or, as you suggested, take off and go, how do you defend that when he's on his game?
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. Now Griffin. Rolling to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Griffin's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Once again, Griffin. Here's a diving catch right side. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. I mean, Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin sliding out of the pocket. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They go play action with Griffin. Going for it all. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits, as his guys have now moved out in front. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Griffin. It's Kelsey on the ground. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Now it's Griffin. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Griffin. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Play action. It's Griffin. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. All right, not the result that you were hoping. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Griffin. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Griffin's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Now Griffin. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
York able to send this one through, and that's going to tie things at 20. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play fake. Mariota. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on him and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Mariota. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Mariota. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Wake, his 2nd sack of the night.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Griffin. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Here's Griffin. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Griffin. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Throwing now is Griffin. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 4. You've got possession at midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action. Griffin, they'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Griffin. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. Griffin. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw again is Griffin. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Brandon Marshall from 8 yards out. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On second down, it's Tomlinson. And some room to work. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 14. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They run it again with Kamara, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now Griffin down around his goal line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down a field goal. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. To throw again on second down. Griffin out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
There's Griffin to throw. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That was a fun one.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down from the left hash. This from 46. York able to send this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Griffin. On the move to his left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Griffin on first down. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Steps away. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The Charger drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Derek Brooks. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Roundtree. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On the draw, it's Roundtree the third. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Herbert now. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 59 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 44, Herbert. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20. Roundtree up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rolling to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. On the give is Roundtree. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll go right back to Roundtree. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Isaiah Simmons
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors.
Johnson to return it. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
So for the 2nd time in this one.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Herbert.
And this pass broken up. The concept.
And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw over the middle into the hands. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 18. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Griffin.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
To throw is RG3.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Touchdown, Falcons! George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. Now it's Griffin rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Griffin. Out to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Griffin. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. San Francisco readying for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Johnson on the return. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown Falcons. Brandon Marshall, 57 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenge it.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side, and that is incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play action. Now Griffin. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. After the sack on 1st down, Griffin, quick completion here to Johnson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Five yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Brandon Marshall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Kansas City offense, and in his 6th season of conducting this high-powered attack, coming off 4 straight Pro Bowls, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Open man is Darius Fountain. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Steps away to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, Great touch on the football, and they turned that one into a big play.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing again, Griffin. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll get this down to the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Griffin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Griffin. Open man downfield, that's Marshall. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lock.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. He'll return it from the 6. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On first down, Griffin. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded at the 33. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10 getting ready to go on offense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 33 yards that time. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. One of the best safeties ever, Ed Reed, in there to make the stop behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
If
For the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Cameron Wake in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. On the return, Johnson. A nice little juke. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Griffin. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Second quarter now, Falcon football. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Griffin, sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're only down 3 points. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 40 yards.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins, as his guys have now moved out in front.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 18.
69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.